Okay, for those of you who attended the foundation meeting, shout out 2 or 3 things, and different people. What did you learn that was important that you thought was worthy of taking away? Go to one of the global management seminar, grant management seminars. What's another one?
The Paul Harris cheat sheet.
The Paul Harris cheat sheet that Don Goring handed out. Anything else?
Use yourself as an example.
Use yourself as an example of giving. Applaud her.
Bravo. Okay, let's hear it from the Secretary Treasurer Group. Who's the reporter?
They want me to do it.
Okay. You want the mic?
Probably, it's up there behind you. I got a list up here. We had such a fantastic group.
Yes, we did.
We came up with some points that were very important, I think. Timeliness and accuracy of reports, how important it is to get reports in. Integrate district and RI. About half the clubs in the district are integrated with the RI and the district website, so it can automatically upload. And I just toured a club. Ames Morning is going to be doing it here soon. A multi-populating foundation form will help eliminate mistakes and make it a lot easier. Send foundation donations in a minimum of semi-annually, preferably quarterly even. And don't wait until the last day of June to send them in also. So this was something else that came up in our discussion, was corporate memberships. Somebody in our group hadn't heard of that, and so we were talking about billing corporate memberships. The other question is do you send money into RI, foundation money into RI before you've collected it from your members? Most felt you should collect it, but everybody didn't necessarily agree with that. So that was the last point. So.
Thank you very much, Terry, and thank you to Terry for running that session. Let's give him a... And let's have a little applause here for our district people too, who did the district sessions. And we have some packets here for. If you haven't already picked these up, they're for club presidents and foundation committee chairs. There's a big stack here, so if you haven't gotten yours for your club, please do that. Who is reporting for membership? John.
Yes.
DMAM. Let's hear the shtick.
Happy to get the stick. Membership committee, we think of ourselves as the best committee ever as a group. We have the best leader, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of proud members that were willing to share great ideas. As we looked at the agenda, we started the conversation by allowing folks to share their experience, their club, and celebrate the pride of their Rotary group. And it was wonderful to hear the individual stories and to recognize that we as organizations do change the world, and we do it at a microcosm level with our local groups, and the impact is truly worldwide. We talked about membership not just in terms of attracting members, but the important role of recruitment. That we need to think of our responsibilities 50% of recruitment and 50% of retention. And we realize that on average our clubs lose 10 to 15% of members every year due to a myriad of reasons. So to just stay even requires a tremendous amount of effort and energy and heavy lifting. And some of the great and most important work we can do is to retain those members. And to do so, we have to dig deep in understanding what it is that our members need. And the valued mantra of treating every one of our current Rotarians as valued customers is a starting point that all of us have to embrace in order to recognize the role that they play in shaping our organizations. We then spent a considerable amount of time looking at 3 key areas of valuing that experience. And we looked at the induction process, we looked at the orientation process, and we looked at the mentoring process of our clubs. And our leadership of our group did a short survey, and it was interesting in that there's a tremendous amount of pride in the programming tied to the induction and orientation of our members. It seemed across the board, for the most part, that our District 6000 is doing that process well. What was also incredibly revealing is on the mentoring side, almost across the board, there was disappointment in the roles and responsibilities that we're giving to new members in partnering them with experienced individuals to share with them the culture of these clubs in order to make them successful members going forward. We shared multiple good ideas. We received tremendous handouts that will be tools for us going forward, and we spent a lot of time about that notion of orienting the culture. The one takeaway that I do want to leave with this group that came from our representative from the Des Moines Club, that he shared from a consultant, that when somebody asks, why join Rotary? Why should I be interested in being a Rotarian? And the answer that is recommended that came from this is, Rotary was one of the best decisions in my life. That's a compelling statement that will make folks want to know a little bit more. So Rotary was one of the, I think he said Rotary was the best decision of my life. My wife would not allow me to give that answer, so I amended it to say Rotary was one of the best decisions of my life. But I would close by reporting out that I think that the role of membership of District 6000 is strong because of the representatives that were in that room. There's a tremendous amount of pride and energy that they're bringing to the table, and I think we have very good things for the future of District 6000 related to membership.
Thank you very much, John, and thank you, Mike Ruby, for leading that session. I know it was awesome, and Chris Nelson and Stephanie Kitchen right there for helping. And many of the handouts that you had will be available on the district website.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they're just fresh right off the press. I mean, they've developed this the last 30 days, so it's current. It's current stuff. So go to the website, the district website, and
On the left-hand side, under membership development. So, awesome. Thank you very much. Chris, Nat, do you have a report from the youth committee? And if you don't talk too long, we're going to get out of here just a little bit early.
It was a great meeting, thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Do you have anything else you really want to say? We have 17 inbound students. So 17 inbound students from all over the world, and we are so fortunate to have them. And now it's time for my commercial. Hopefully you picked up one of those sheets that has all those opportunities. Right there, that one. All these opportunities for training, more fun with Rotary, and celebration. You are all invited to our foundation dinner, the second annual foundation dinner, which is November 9th, here in West Des Moines. And of course, you are invited to our district conference, which will be in Ames, the wonderful city of Ames. Yay! May 2nd and 3rd, 2014, and we're going to have an awesome time. And yes, ma'am? Don't forget to finish your evaluations and put them on the table out there. I always hate to round up a meeting with don't forget the evaluation. But thank you so much for taking time out of your evening to talk Rotary. It's been an awesome time to have you all here and to be sharing all your great ideas. And we have a fabulous district, and you should be so proud to be a Rotarian in District 6000. So thank you very much. Good night and safe travels.